Hello and what's up everyone, Thunderbob here, and I am checking out a new game tonight. This is Zell. This is from developer Tiny Roar, and this came out July 12th, 2022. It is just released on Steam yesterday, and it has mostly positive reviews. I've played a little bit of it on my Steam Deck just to see how it plays there, and overall works fine, 60 FPS, controls are fine. The only small issue I had were the cinematics didn't work, and I find that true on a lot of pre-release games. I was playing this before full release. Usually Valve has to go in and reformat the videos to work on the Steam Deck after it gets verified, so I expect that it worked out eventually. We're going to check this out on my computer tonight. I'm going to start a new game, as I missed the intro video and some of the story bits. And yeah, the bit I played of it, which was not too long, I did enjoy. It's kind of like a Zelda-style adventure game, a little bit heavier on the puzzles than the action from what I've played, in kind of a 3D sci-fi fantasy world. Yeah, we're going to jump in and check some of this out. Let's start a new game here. I apologize, my voice is a little scratchy. I actually have been down with a little bit of a cold and getting over it here. And I have been posting a fewer videos this week because of that. But I'm about over it. I really want to check this game out. So let's get started.
Ugh, turn that excitement down a notch, would ya? Ugh, what the? And who are you, anyway? Nice to meet you, chap. My name is... Wait. Who am I? Oh no, no, this can't be happening. I don't even recall this place. Am I in a freaking forest? And what the hell am I doing in a crashed spaceship? If I'm something like a fancy astronaut, I seem to really suck at it. All right. Breathe. There is an explanation for everything.
Yeah, so I completely missed this video because it was just like a blank screen.
So, one thing after the other. Where the heck are we, little guy? The garden? Whose garden exactly? Cell? Just X-E-L? It doesn't ring a bell, but it seems you know what you're talking about. All right, little buddy, let's check out this garden and look for that mysterious cell person. Let's hope they have the tools to remove this rock that hurts like hell out of my face.
The videos are a little bit more compressed than I would like. I mean, save space, but it's not a big game to start with. I'm playing with a controller. It seemed to work with a keyboard, though I feel like this game is probably best played with a controller. It is fixed perspective, which was one of the small complaints I had when I played. Like, there are times like your character just gets blocked by the environment and it doesn't like, go wireframe or anything like some games will do. So even like in 20 minutes of playing, there were a couple moments where I was like, okay, I kind of wish I could alter the perspective. Let me just see performance here. I'm running 3040 by 1440 and it's 144, though there are a couple of drops. I felt like a stutter there for a second. But overall, yeah, runs really well. Running a 3080 and a 10700K, you shouldn't really, definitely that's overkill for this game, I would say. Another thing, the game has kind of like a visual language for how you can interact with stuff, I found. Like, these boards tell you where you can jump over something. There's no jump button. It's kind of like the old school, like, Ocarina of Time style, when you get to certain edges, you jump, but then
Yuck. Why is
what you
this
can
so
jump
warm?
over, like, is where they want you to go seems to be defined by these boards, basically. But you could just jump in the water. and then come back around. And definitely the beginning of this game felt very kind of more puzzle heavy than action heavy. Like I don't even have a weapon at this point in the game. You do get like gadgets. You get a snack slot too. I like that. Snacks. A really nifty map as well. And again, seems like that's telling you where you should be jumping to and from.
Well, this button looks pretty punchy. Boom! No death trap? I'm almost a little bummed out right now.
I do wish you could zoom in a little bit, because like I like the art style, but you're so zoomed out, the character kind of loses definition.
Why is there so much tech in a forest?
That's a good question. I get a roll too. I wonder if I get iframes.
Easy to break, but not with bare hands.
But like at a glance, it reminded me of.
Wait, this place is no forest. Storage for what? Why do I even ask?
Of some of the Zelda kind of like derivative games, like Tunic,
My head.
that have come out recently.
Think this thing.
Not derivative in a bad way, just like, you know, they are inspired by Zelda, perhaps.
That's much better. It looks pretty when it's fixed. What does this pillar do exactly, chap?
Lots of movement puzzles and like
Chronal energy distributing it? What does this even mean?
getting over barriers and
Why is it shooting at me?
yeah.
I don't care who it
I did this
thinks
part
I am.
already, so I'm kind of just speeding through to catch up where I was. And it ran fine on the Steam Deck. Other than those videos, which I'm sure they'll work out. I think Valve has to run some kind of algorithm to make the videos work on the Steam Deck, because some codecs just don't work on Linux. But otherwise, it ran perfectly. 60 FPS, like no dips. Controls were great. I spent a couple days at the beach this last weekend with my family, my daughter and my wife, and I think I caught something. So I've been kind of
Let's
offline for a few days. Key card, nice. It was a nice time with the family, though. I went to this beach that we'd always go with my parents growing up. We'd gone there probably a dozen times over the years. And I mentioned in previous videos, I lost my parents last year, a little over a year now. And it was just nice going to a place that we'd spent so much time together. I think I can jump across there. It feels like there should be a second one, but yep. Okay. There's no auto-saving either. You have to save these pillars, so don't lose any progress. Gotta move this thing, I think. Yep. Pretty simple puzzles to start with. I'm a huge Zelda fan though. Like, Ocarina of Time is the first one of them I beat, but I've gone through Ocarina of Time. I went back and played Link to the Past, and
What's that shiny thing up ahead?
ooh,
Let's check it out.
Link's Awakening, Wind Waker. I kind of lost track of them. Like Skyward Sword, I played, didn't beat. I don't know, kind of fell off of it. And what was the other new one? Not Breath of the Wild. I really love Breath of the Wild. I thought that was like a return to form.
Much trash.
But the two before that, Skyward Sword and Phantom Princess, Twilight Princess, I felt were a little weaker.
Look at this beaut. Another man's trash is this gal's way to kick some ass.
So B to swing. Very fast attack. Almost feels a little twitchy. And then you get like a lock on. It's kind of funny thinking back about Zelda. Like Ocarina of Time came out. It was so beloved.
Get away from me!
Feels a little imprecise. A common gear found.
Kill me!
And, you know, like redefined Zelda, and then people were expecting like a true follow-up to it, and then they got Wind Waker, which is like a pretty big,
Okay. Seems like we're taking this way now.
you know, change from Ocarina of Time. I really liked it still, but people like did not enjoy the change in art style and character and everything. And people wanted them to go back to the serious kind of style, and then they did. And it's like, I actually think Wind Waker is better than the serious Zeldas that came after it. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, I thought were kind of mediocre. And then Breath of the Wild, I think, finally redeemed the series. Like, not that those were bad, I just think like they didn't meet the high notes. Like Ocarina of Time, for its time, was pretty insane. A Link to the Past, for its time, was pretty insane. And then like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess. I feel like if you compared them to other games of that era, they just weren't as like genre defining. Ow. Okay. Can I? Okay, I can't. I was gonna say, can I swing? Alright, does it pick me up at the last pillar? Probably. Yeah, which is right there. Kind of confused. Maybe I gotta get something before I can go in there. Because the roll was not, like, saving me. I've actually played several of those Zeldas on the Steam Deck. Like, I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. I think they need to optimize the emulator a little bit, CMU or was it Yuzu, depending on which one you're using. I think they're not quite there for all of the games, and I think in particular, I don't know if I can jump across there. Nope, cannot jump across there. Oh, but it put me up here. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to be able to do that. I feel like I just cheated. Let's just see how... Okay, I could just walk down and come up here, I guess. Right? Maybe. Yeah, so, like I mentioned, I got a Steam Deck. If you're curious about it, I've got some videos on the channel of like new PC releases, of emulated games, all that kind of stuff. And from what I saw, this is a full release. It's not early access. So you should be able to play all the way through it. Obviously, I haven't got that far yet. So I need the key for that first. And if you look, there's like a cord. I bet that powers this door then. Okay. Getting a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. It definitely feels like Zelda, where like they interrupt you every time you pick up a new item. Let's just see, can I do anything, or are those all snacks? Materials. So I guess I don't have anything I can do with them yet. Maybe I gotta find some way to craft. Presumably. So it seems like these boxes you can always break, but a lot of the other stuff you can't interact with.
There goes our hope to find a human in this place. I hope it's okay if I borrow this from you for a bit.
Is that a shield?
This should give us some protection against lasers and other crap they throw at us.
Okay, I got you. I still don't know the character's name, right? Because she's amnesiac. Has amnesia. Because the place we're in was Zell, right? Isn't that what the guy said? Alright, so I got a key now. I thought I had a key. No, I got the shield. Now I can go back. Okay. Yeah. So, you can pull your shield out. And then you can break it. Alright. So the little robot around you basically seems like, what is it? Navy from Ocarina of Time. Okay, so when you block, it uses like some of your energy, it seems.
Oh.
Now I get a key. It's fun. I'm digging it. Like, I put, I don't know, 2 hours into Tunic, and I need to go back to that game. I got the Steam Deck, and then I decided to go back and play some of the PC games I just hadn't had time to play. And I put 60 hours into The Witcher 3 on my Steam Deck. And I'm literally at the final battle. I'll probably beat that tomorrow. And then, kind of deciding what games to play. This one might be a fun one to check out on the Steam Deck. Spend some time on it. Honestly, this is just the beginning of the game. Like the first, this video will probably be like the first 30 minutes or something. But if I do beat the game, if I spend substantially more time with it, I will, you know, potentially do a review on it. So many items.
Yeah.
See, like, I can't see what's going on over here. It feels like I should be able to go over there that way. And then because of like the background objects in the way, there's like an invisible wall here. That seems a little odd. Like it looks like there should be a pathway. Like overall, I like the gameplay loop so far. Like it feels competent, but there's some rough edges.
Nice.
And the combat's not super deep by any means. Like, you get a roll, you gotta attack, you get a block. We'll see. There are obviously more gadget slots, so you probably get more mechanics as you go along. So it's a little unfair to say, like, immediately that it's not that deep. Yeah. And I like the look of it, but it's not, like, mind-blowing. Like, the shadows definitely look pretty low resolution. And I've got everything turned up as high as it'll go, so I'm not sure how to make it look any better. Alright, how do I get down there? Oh, there's a ladder. Did that just loop back to the beginning of the game?
Hey, I recognize this place. Let's check out what's changed.
Yeah, this is where the game started, right? Right? I think. Again, stuff getting in the way. It's a little annoying. Now there's enemies in this area. But I think now I can maybe go places I couldn't before. Like a Metroidvania style. Or Zelda, you know, you get your iron boots and suddenly you can go under the water.
No death trap? I'm almost a little bummed out right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a couple more minutes in. I just wanted to do like the first 30 minutes here. And I'm enjoying it. I definitely I can't give you a full review on it, but like from the few minutes I put into it on the Steam Deck and on the PC, it seems like a competent Zelda-ish like action puzzle game. I should be able to break down this barrier, right? Yeah. Wish you could interact with more of the objects. It'd be cool to like send stuff flying. Ah. The music is like a little bit sparse. Nothing remarkable at this stage, but maybe it picks up. Graphics are fine. I wish you could zoom in. Like, I don't mind that it's fixed perspective. This isometric's fine, and the fact that you can't tilt it isn't a big deal. I just wish I could zoom in a little bit to like better appreciate like the character art and kind of the look of the game. But it's not a deal breaker by any means.
Let's hope this will finally get us out of this junkyard. And bam!
Uh-oh.
Come on.
First boss.
There's nothing to turn around. What the?
What the what?
Okay, Sleeping Beauty. You wanna dance? Let's dance.
Ow. Whoa. How do I hurt it?
That engine while it's cooling off.
Okay, you gotta hit the back of it. Okay, now it's back up. So how... Okay. Stay far away. I get one more hit and I'm dead. This reminds me of Diablo Immortal, which I was just playing. The last boss has like a super annoying laser. Oh! I saw like the little lines like a second before he fired. The boss of that game has like a very similar annoying attack, and he like circles around, and half the final battle you're just spinning around the boss.
Let's hope this will finally get us out of this junkyard. Okay, Sleeping Beauty.
Alright, so now I know what I'm
Wanna
doing.
dance? Let's dance. We need to hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Alright. This is good. This is gonna be easy this time. I think moves just like a little too fast. Alright, hopefully one more. But yeah, now it's gonna do like... Oh shit, that's gonna hit me. It does not give you much time to react at all, does it? I don't think I'm gonna get it. Shh. Oh god. Look how big that area covers. I feel like you don't... I don't see how I could have gotten out of there even with the roll. Like, I don't have like a sprint. It should not be this hard. I'm determined to beat this guy now.
Let's hope this
I think actually, if I hug closer to it, I can circle around it quicker. Nope. Not at all.
We need to hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Alright, maybe on this one it's easier from a distance. God damn it. Okay, this one definitely is easier up close. So he never goes back to where he just was. So you can kind of like... Okay. Jeez. That was ridiculous.
Not bad.
Okay.
Whoa. Keep it cool.
I almost just got fried to a crisp by this gigantic and stupid Overwatcher. Overseer, and you show up all cloaky-dokey with this way too relaxed attitude, so no, mister, I will not keep it cool.
All right. I get it. I'm sorry. So, you're not with them?
Who's them?
Them? Dude, I don't even know where I am or who I am.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
You came down with that ship, right?
More like I came crashing down in it, yeah. Are you Excel?
Follow me.
I'm gonna save
Hey,
here and then
wait up.
call it a night.
We should leave this place. It's not...
Definitely saving after that goddamn battle.
safe.
Thanks for making that clear. I thought the killer robots were kind of a dead giveaway.
They are not our biggest problem.
Cool. Can't wait to see what's going to try to kill me next. Thanks for the help, by the way, back there with that Overseer.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly.
She is like my spirit
You seem
animal
to be
right now.
able to handle yourself just fine.
Yeah, because I have to.
I didn't realize I had one. Okay. I'm gonna end it here. I'm enjoying it. I feel like it's a little rough around the edges. There's certain things like balance wise, the camera, being able to zoom in and out, and like when you get kind of to the edges, it's a little annoying. But other than that, like the gameplay is fun, graphically and artistically, like it's good. But it feels like it needs just a little bit of time. We'll see. It's not early access, but a lot of these games they do patch over time. And I think this is only, I want to say it was $10. So, like if you're looking for a Zelda game, that's certainly not a bad value proposition. If I spend some more time with this, I'll do another video, either a review or with thoughts after a lengthier session. But I'll end it here. I do want to thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good night.